Hi guys, so welcome to my channel. It's called NyleveEiram, and I'm going to give you a little backstory about what I do and why I started this channel, and also how I came up with Nyleve as my now legal name. And so let's go ahead with the name change that I had last year on August 30th of 2017. So at the beginning of 2017, I had a falling out with my birth mother's family, and that prompted me to go ahead and do my name change. I was thinking about changing my name the year prior, but with the falling out with my birth mother's family, kind of just fast forward, me going to the courthouse, me getting all the paperwork done, having two of my friends come with me to be witnesses to my name change. They've both been in my life for more than 1 year or so, and so that's why I chose them to come in with me with my name change. And my the reason why I started this channel is because a lot of people think that there's not enough poets out there who are deaf and hard of hearing who wants to do something like this, and I would like to incorporate American Sign Language along with speech impediment into the spoken word aspect of my channel. This is also going to be kind of like a lifestyle channel as well, just give you a little insight on what I do in my life and what has happened in the past to lead me up to where I am today. And so I just wanted to give you guys a little insight on that, starting with my brain tumor that I had about 4 years ago. It would have been 4 years on May 6th of 2014 is when they officially removed the tumor. May 2nd of 2014 is when they found the tumor. They admitted me May 2nd for a little bit, from May 2nd up until May 5th. They sent me home for the night, and I was able to come back to the hospital and do all the pre-surgery checkups just to make sure there was nothing else going on. And so come to find out, I am 2.5 weeks pregnant at this time, and I was not really shocked, but I was kind of like, okay, so what now? What's going to happen to my baby? What's going to happen to me? Are we going to be able to remove the tumor? And so they give me some options. They asked me if I wanted to keep the baby, keep the tumor, have the baby, get rid of the tumor once I have my baby. The second option was to get rid of both. Get rid of the baby and get rid of the tumor. And the third option was to keep the baby and get rid of the tumor. So I decided to go ahead with the third option and keep the baby and get rid of the tumor that day. They originally said the operation was going to take 4 hours. The operation took more than 4 hours this time around. They had to change all the medication. They've had to make sure that I was okay, make sure that my fetus was okay at the time, and just to make sure things was running smoothly for somebody who was pregnant and going through a major operation. And so I went through the operation, and I came out, barely came out. They told me I lost a lot of blood and that I almost did die on the table, but they prevented that from happening. And they sent me into the ICU for 3 days or so. I don't remember the first 2 days a whole lot, but I do remember the third day I slowly started waking up, and I was getting asked a lot of questions by the, I want to say the, what you would call it, not the OT, but it's more like when you are pregnant with a child. So the nurses from that department started asking me a lot of questions. And I had just woke up, and I basically told them to leave my room. I just woke up. My nurses also told them to leave because they saw that my blood pressure was going high, and I was like having some sort of anxiety attack with all the questions that was happening. And so I did not have a lot of visitors. I did have a couple of friends that came by, which was really nice. I had a lot of well wishes on my Facebook page at the time. And so it was like a bittersweet situation for me. I wasn't really aware of what was really going on that week. I was still waking up, still getting slowly able to move and walk around. And so they had me walking, I think, by the end of the week, and slowly walking with a walker and a nurse. And then they had me slowly walking by myself. There would be times where I didn't want to do that. So that's some of the reason why I think that's some of the reason why like it was so hard for me at that time. But then also some of the reason why I started getting a little bit better back to walking and writing and all of the things that we need to do as human beings. I was released from the hospital 2 weeks later, after the first initial week of being out of the ICU. And I wanted to go back to work, and that's what I did that year. I did go back to work, but not for long. And it was just a lot of ups and downs during the 2014 year. And I finally had my son in 2015. January 5th of 2015 is when I went into, when we finally had him. I went into labor January 4th at Target. And we went to the, not the ER, but we went to the birthing place at my hospital here in St. Paul. And we, 16 and a half hours later, he was born on January 5th. And he is a healthy 3-year-old. I really enjoy him, and I really cherish him because both myself and him could have died in 2014. So this is some of the reason why I want to do this channel, is to share what I felt, what poems I've written during that time, and just do some spoken word with American Sign Language, and also get back into helping people help themselves when it comes to disabilities or going through struggles that nobody may not or may not see on a day-to-day basis. So I just want to say thank you for watching. If you haven't already, click the subscribe button down below. Also hit that like button. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask them in the comment sections. I will be posting a lot of my links down below as well. My next video will be a poem video, and I will be reciting one of my most popular poems called Who is Nyleve? I wrote this poem in a Purpose of Power class here in St. Paul with the help of a woman by the name of Jamela Pettiford. And if you are from the St. Paul area and you know who she is some of the reason why I started writing my books, and she's some of the reason why I started going to spoken word events. And without her, I would not even step out of my shell and started doing things like this. So I just want to go ahead and give a shout out to Jamela and say thank you for all you do in my life, and thank you for continuing to be a great supporter of myself and other young Black women in the community that needs people like you to help motivate them or give them some sound advice about what to do with their lives. So thank you and have a wonderful day, guys. Bye.